Where do you think, not necessarily around Charlie, but maybe sort of in the industry, like, and maybe even
Yeah,
for yourself, you run a label, you run a management company that you own, do you think that because I didn't have the know-how, I wouldn't have known, maybe I was at a
yeah,
point where I was just grateful to be there. I'll give you all my ideas. I'd be like,
yeah,
verbal diarrhea
dude.
of all my ideas. But
I know what you mean.
where is that turning point for people? Like maybe for you with FAM, with the knowledge that you had from a law
Yeah,
background, I mean, you could have gone into any company really.
yeah. And I was, and people asked me to. Um, yeah, as a lawyer, but I had to train as a lawyer and practice as a lawyer and acquire this knowledge. And then I was like, all right, I can call out bullshit early now. So people can't get me to agree to things without me fully understanding that shit. Because if you smell something iffy, you're like, nah, this isn't right.
Mm.
But a lot of people don't have that luxury. Like you said, they're grateful to be there. And even me, as someone as a lawyer, when I was sent my employment contract as a lawyer, I wasn't trying to make any changes to it. You're like, just sign it. Just sign it. That's what they're giving you. You feel weird. You're like, I'll do it for other people, but for myself, am I really about to go and make changes to this agreement? You just like accept it almost. Like I have
Yeah,
to. Um, and when you kind of step out of that mindset, you're like, you don't have to accept it. You can ask questions. Like, and if you're working with the type of people who are just going to take the opportunity away from you because you're asking
because you asked a
questions,
question. Yeah.
they're not the right people to be working with. Be like, all right, fine. Like, I get it. Sometimes you got to take an L. Sometimes you got to take some licks for the opportunity. I get that. I've done that. I've had to do that. But hopefully you get to a point where after you've done that a couple of times, you can call some stuff out. And like I said, if you're working with the right people, more often than not, they'll be accommodating. They'll be like, yeah, I get that. Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. Maybe there's a compromise. Rather
Mm.
than no, take it or leave it, which I hate. I hate that whole attitude of take it or leave it. I'm like, hear me out. It doesn't work for me. Like, can we talk about it?
Yeah. Tell me a little bit
Yeah.
more about FAM then. So as a company, all the
Fam.
things that all the things that you do, yeah.
Um, fam, it just kind of like, it just came about. It just happened. There was never like this super master plan. Like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. And it is a we. There's a bunch of people, and it's a family. That's where the name kind of that was where the name stems from. We always just had these real family vibes. Like we just hang, we like listen to music, eat food. It was always food and music. Like those were like the glue and just like real family vibes. That's even where the name like came from, kind of like food and music. We were like, we're always just surrounded by food and music. Oh shit, fam. We're like family. Oh, okay. This just happened. Like we didn't even have to sit there, like, let's brainstorm an idea. It just happened. And and even with how did FAM start? Yeah, well, with Georgia, but again, without any plan. I was a lawyer. I was a lawyer. I always, I always, I was intrigued by the other side of the industry because as a lawyer, you understand how it's put together. But I'm creative as well. I love the other stuff, and I did as a lawyer. I kind of did stuff a lawyer wouldn't do. I was hooking people up. I was putting people together. I was sending out other ideas. Dabbled in management, like helping people out. But that was a lawyer, and that's what I did, and that was my role. Um, but as a lawyer, you're kind of always being sent music, and you're always sending people music. Like, what are you on? What are you listening to? What's new? What's good? Like every week, like inundated with music. But never like I was never looking to go into management or wherever else. Not at that time. Like it was a dream of mine when you're younger, but I was like, this is what I'm doing now.